What's going on, you guys? Brandon here, back with another video. Super excited. In front of us some brand new offerings from Spin Master for the Batman line. Very excited. In front of us we have Batman Transforming Batcycle Battle Pack. Super excited for this. We get brand new sculpts. Looks like we have some new molding for Killer Croc. Looks fantastic. And for Batman as well in his dark detective armor. So that is pretty cool. And all in all, I really like this one a lot. This set from Amazon, it looks like that's where all the new Spin Master Batman stuff is hitting first. We can see the transforming cycle. And there is the barcode if you need it. And that looks pretty good. Again, Amazon, if you need it, that is where I got mine. And we have the Crusader Batmobile. A lot of people have been really excited for this one, a brand new Batmobile finally. And again, with that new sculpt for the Dark Detective Batman, the Crusader Batmobile on the back does show that it comes with cardboard cutouts, so you can shoot all the bad guys. And there is a jail cell feature as well for this Batmobile, which is funny because I've been talking about this with one of the old 89 Batmobiles. Anyways, we're going to get these toys out of the packaging and take a closer look. Stay tuned. All right, we got our figures and vehicles out of the packaging. They look fantastic. I'm really excited to see what these are all about, if the new sculpts are worth it, and if they're worth the price point. Killer Croc set was 20 bucks. The Batmobile set was 20 bucks. These are on Amazon, and that is the only place I've seen them so far. Let's dive on in. All right, so taking a look first at our Killer Croc from the Batcycle set. This is a very interesting take on the character, and it reminds me a lot of Arkham. One of the things that I noticed that stands out to me is that there is no painting happening here on the areas where they've decided to sculpt in the detail of his pants breaking or being cut up, and I think that's definitely a missed opportunity. If you were going to sculpt it, why not just paint it? But I get it, a lot of details for a $20 figure, and there is a lot of paint happening. And again, these are new sculpts, but very reminiscent of the Arkham video games. And also Sobek, if you're familiar with the Black Adam Osiris story, this kind of looks like that guy. All in all, not too bad. I kind of wish we had the tail at this stage for this figure. Everything is 100% new compared to the old Killer Croc, and I have him right here. So you can see just how different these guys are. This is why I think if I were to keep this one in my collection, I'd just call him Sobek, and I'd call this one Killer Croc, because these are definitely completely different guys, or maybe Killer Croc and Killer Croc's son. I don't know. Very interesting. But yes, 100% new sculpt work all the way around. There is nothing that has been reused at all with these guys. And so for articulation on the new guy, and again, this is very interesting. We've got movement in his head side to side. And can he look up? No, he can't look up or down. His jaw does not have any articulation. I feel like that is a missed opportunity for sure. His arms go forward and back, full 360. There's a bend, twist at the elbow. Is there wrist articulation? No wrist articulation. Is there waist articulation? No. But we do have movement in the legs, forward just a little bit and back just a little bit. And we do have a cut at the hip, which is nice. And that's about it for our Killer Croc figure. Yeah, it's so nice to have a new one. I don't know. Part of me questions why. There's so many more villains and rogues that we could have gotten for Batman instead. A new Croc. But hey, he looks pretty cool. Next, taking a look at the all-new Dark Detective Batman. A very interesting figure. I guess they were looking for a new sculpt for this guy. I noticed they did the same thing with Nightwing. They took these sculpts costumes from DC's Future State, which was a very popular series. And in fact, I think the Red Hood series is still going on, or maybe it just concluded for Future State. But man, it was a wild ride. And this is Bruce Wayne, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, and so this is what he looks like without his trench coat and In the comic, I don't believe there's a cape when his trench coat is off. And so they just looked for something different. Funny enough, they went the extra mile here and made sure that we got the paint, the skin flesh there, paint on his arms, which is very minimal, very little, and it's a staple for the new Red Hood figure costume, but we didn't get it on that one. So very interesting. I'm hoping we'll get a re-release at some point, but yeah, all in all, not too bad. The head sculpt, I'm going to try and go in there for you guys so you can see all the detail work here. It doesn't look too bad at all, actually. I really like it. If you did a wash on this guy, you get a lot more detail work that would come out. In fact, even the chest emblem here and the abdomen part looks like Red Hood chest armor from the new 52. So this is very, very interesting. You could probably reuse the whole thing for Red Hood, honestly. It looks really cool, I think. I think they did a pretty good job. Comparing this to the old Batman, the first one that we got from Spin Master, there's a wild difference here. I really like the sculpt on the first one. The new one is a little smaller and a little bit leaner, so there's definitely that difference for sure. And there is nothing reused, absolutely, about these two. They are completely different, but they both look really cool. So I'm happy to have the new one in the collection, and subtly they did this for collectors. I'm sure if you're a fan of Future State, you're going to need this Batman for sure. So moving in the articulation for the head, it's a little hindered by the collar here, but not too bad. Arms do a full 360. They come out. There's a bend and a twist at the elbow. Nothing in the wrist, nothing in the waist. Legs come out pretty good. And they go forward, and they don't really go back. No. And there is a bend at the knee and a twist. And I just noticed a grapple gun is sculpted here onto his side. That is really cool. Very nice. I really like that a lot. So all in all, you guys, a great figure. If you're looking for a new Batman, if you're a Spin Master fan, hopefully you won't be disappointed by this sculpt. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Next, the Batcycle, and this is very interesting. It is called the Transforming Batcycle, and all in all, it does look pretty good. It is the same on both sides, and honestly, I don't even think there's any like bat. Oh, okay, there's a little bat emblem right here, and it's on the bat fin, and this is how you know for sure it's a Batcycle, just right there. I don't see any other bat emblem or symbol on this bike. Interestingly enough, we are getting a Batcycle for the 12-inch scale as well. So it'll be interesting to see how these stack up together. The wheels do spin. And that's about it. No missiles or anything like that. And then for the feature or the gimmick, you can open the Batcycle just like this, and it turns into like a hover cycle. So that is pretty interesting. And then we're given these bat canisters, and I guess they go in there. We're gonna try that. It looks like they just go in right here. So on the back side, you just go like this, and you put the canister in. And let's see if we can get it to fit. All right, there we go. It's in. Now that looks cool, and that gives it a little bit more bat emblem flair. And then how does that work? You just push your finger through there, and then you drop it like a bomb. And that's about it. Now I'm curious to see how Batman fits on the Batcycle. So you're going to watch me probably struggle a little bit raw, unedited. If you're a parent, if you're a kid, this is probably the best thing to know. Is this easy to use? Does it work? Let's find out. So, already it looks like it is pretty awkward for Batman's legs on the Batcycle. Let's see. The arms in there. There's one. There's two. Does it look good? No, not really. Does it work? Yeah, I mean, it definitely works. He's on there, that's for sure. But yeah, I still think it's a massive fail having all these Batcycles and Batman can't look up on the bike. But yes, Batman does fit on the Batcycle, and then when you open it up, can Batman accommodate? He fell. So let's try to redo this. Maybe like this, which again, that does not look correct at all. Maybe like this. Let's see, like this. No. Let me try to put his foot through here. Let's see if that works. Okay, so it looks like that might be the ticket. To lock his foot in there, in between the two pieces. And I'll try to do that on the other side as well. Let's see. Okay. Now, get him to go like this. And hold on to these. Just barely. And of course, you know, he can't look up. Okay, so it's a little bit difficult there for him to hold these things like this. The other option, I guess, is to have him look like he's doing the splits on the hover cycle, which I don't think is the right thing to do. So anyways, there it is. That's the gimmick. This is for the kids. Getting that Dark Detective Batman figure is for the collectors. And all in all, for 20 bucks, a very interesting set for sure. All right, here it is, the all-new Crusader Batmobile. I think this one looks really cool, and I am very excited for this one. The Batman figure that we get is the exact same, so if you don't need the Killer Croc and you don't need the motorcycle, you could definitely get this Batman with the Batmobile. Again, like I said, exactly the same. Accessories that we get is just this missile, which looks like a grapple. And I think that would have been a really cool idea if we had the grapple gun attached with a rope and then a retracting feature. Maybe it was in the cards at one point. This is a very, very light Batmobile, so the idea of the Batmobile being able to retract and go up a wall would have been terrific, honestly. The backside of this very much reminds me of the Arkham video game, Arkham Knight, and just looking at this part here and the tires and then the jail cell feature. Look, here it is. If that's not a jail cell, I don't know what is. This is where you can stow away your bad guys. Oh, and look, mine came off. And it clips. Let's clip back in nice and easy. So yeah, this is where you could stow away your bad guys when you're taking them to Arkham after you caught them, which is exactly what you would do in the Batman video game, Arkham Knight. You would capture your bad guy and haul him away to Arkham. Will Killer Croc fit? Oh no. I had to shove him in there, but yeah, he fit. Okay, great. Cool. So now that we've got that out of the way. All right. The side view of the Batmobile. And I really like these rims. Those are pretty sweet. Very nice. We got 3 bat emblems in there. We've got the bat emblem again here on the side. And there is kind of like a, I don't want to say like a gloss effect, but almost like a little glitter effect throughout this thing. I don't know if you can see it, all those little white or silver dots. Yeah, it is subtle. It's nice. It's not too bad. And the front of the vehicle kind of reminds me of a Mustang, if I'm honest with you. And yeah, the missile launcher or grapple does not move at all. And there's another bat emblem here, and that's how you launch the grapple. And all in all, not too bad. It's a pretty good one. It does roll nice and easy. And for 20 bucks, I think that's pretty good. They could have easily charged 30 for this and got away with it. So I am surprised and impressed that they did not do that. And yeah, and then when you open up the canopy, This is how it looks on the inside. So if you got a villain in there, basically they are free to escape. And inside the canopy, I don't see a steering wheel of any kind. Maybe it's there and I'm missing it. Let's see. No, I don't see it, you guys. I'm going to try to go in there further, get a better look. No, there's definitely nothing there. No steering wheel. No. No paint apps either, it looks like. But you get a nice chair for Batman. So that's good, at least. And some designs here on the left and the right look very similar. On the walls, you get some more designs, maybe like bat computers and stuff. So definitely a lot of thought went into this. It looks like we even get the gas, the brake, and the clutch down there, but no steering wheel. Huh, see that? The gas, the brake, the clutch, no steering wheel. Very interesting. And also no seatbelt, which I know is definitely an important thing. In the past, I guess it's not anymore. Anyways, let's see if we can get our Batman to fit in there. I really do like the blue here and how it is see-through for the windshield, so that is nice. The Batman fit in there nice and easy. Really cool. Does he stay in there well? No. But, yeah, if you move him around, no. So, cool. I kind of wish there was, like, a cover, though, for this area here, because you open them up and all of a sudden, bad guys could escape. But there's that. You can see Batman in there, kind of. Yeah, not too bad. And then we got our missile launcher, and that is pretty cool. Here is the missile, and that looks pretty good. And it just clips in just like that. Pretty sweet. Time to do some target practice. So the Batmobile comes with 3 cardboard cutouts, and they all look really good, and they're pretty big. I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how these work. Bend here, bend here. Somehow this little piece goes in there. And I don't see how that works like that. So I will just kind of lean these guys back and see if we can hit our targets just like that. Mr. Freeze looks like he's the 12-inch Mr. Freeze. The rest of these look like they are cutouts of the 4-inch scale figures. There's Mr. Freeze. I'll try again with King Shark. And we'll try again with Joker as well. Tried very hard with the Joker here. I think we have a home advantage. Looks like these guys want to just fall over on their own. So, let's give it a try, Batman. You ready? Uh-oh. Freeze is already down for the count. Let's give it a try. Ready, fire. Nice. So we got our Joker. It's a pretty good fire. I really like that one a lot. There's our King Shark. And Freeze is already down for the count. Looks like it's a win for Batman today, you guys. The Crusader Batmobile, a very cool piece. Holy Batcycles, Batman. We have our brand new transforming Batcycle here with some previous counterparts. All in all, it looks really good. I am very impressed and surprised at just how well it fits in, especially with the movie vehicles. Of course, the comic book stylized ones are going to be just a little bit bigger and definitely more Bat-esque, if you will. The new one definitely looks nice and it looks sleek, so you could really use it with just about any 3 3/4-inch figure or any 4-inch figure, and it would fit in well as a regular Batcycle. All in all, not too bad. All right, here's our new Crusader Batmobile with some other Batmobiles from Spin Master. They all look really nice together. We have some comic book ones, or, you know, comic book stylized. We've got the new 89. We've got the Robert Pattinson. All in all, these fit in together very nicely. So if you're looking to add to your Spin Master garage, these fit in pretty well with the new one. And here are the Batmobiles that I feel like identify with the Crusader Batmobile the most. It is the Arkham Knight Amazon exclusive Batmobile that we have here on the left, and the 1989 Toy Biz Batmobile that we have here on the right. Looking at the back sides of the vehicles is where I noticed the most similarities. Of course, with the Arkham Batmobile, this one has a jail cell style thing going on here. Seats that come out and Batman can safely transport his villains to Arkham. I wish this one opened. It does not. And then this piece here on the side, the fender. In the game, it's open. You can see the tire going through it. Not the case with the toy, but we do have a reminiscence of that here. So it's very nice to see. And of course, the jail cell feature is fantastic. And we have the same thing here in our 89 Batmobile. And of course, I have Joker safely tucked in there. So I think that's very cool. Our new Batmobile is very reminiscent of some previous ones. Nice to have in the collection, and I think it fits in very nicely. For a quick comparison, here's our new Croc with some of his previous counterparts. Night Force Ninja, Spin Master, our new one, Batman Animated, and the Collect and Connect from Mattel. I gotta say, our new one definitely looks the most like a crocodile for sure. Definitely gives me Arkham vibes. I gotta say though, they all fit in together very, very nicely. It's nice to be able to add this Croc to the collection. And here's our new Croc with some other Spin Master characters, mostly villains, so you can see how he compares and stacks up. And of course, next to Batman, I think it's a pretty good scaling overall across these guys. I don't see anything that really sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, it depends on your version of Killer Croc. Usually he's a lot bigger than Batman. The same goes for Bane as well. But all in all, these guys do look nice together, and they definitely don't look like anything is wildly out of proportion here. So, looks pretty good. Here's our new Batman compared to some of his previous counterparts, both movie and comic book oriented. All from Spin Master. They fit in very well together. I think the new Batman is a nice addition. He is a little bit different, I gotta say, but ultimately overall, it looks like he's still within the same scale. And for a size comparison of our new figures with some old ones from Spin Master, hopefully this helps to give you an idea about the scaling across multiple characters. All in all, I think they do fit in fairly well. Looks like Black Adam and Shazam fit in very nicely with Killer Croc, so you could make him so big if you want. And here is to show the difference in paint. You can see the biceps and above the forearm for Red Hood are not painted flesh tone or skin color. They're just black like the rest of the shirt, and then you can see just a little bit of paint there on Batman's forearms or above his forearms. So I really hope we get that repaint soon. And ultimately, Batman doesn't look too bad standing next to the Bat family. He's just a little bit shorter. I kind of wish that they would have beefed him up just a little bit, but you know, all in all, not too bad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you think the new Batman stacks up with the rest of the Spin Master line. Alright, you guys, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, we have the Crusader Batmobile and the Batman Transforming Batcycle Battle Pack. Both sets $20 each on Amazon. Very exciting, very refreshing, and I can't wait to see what else Spin Master is going to put out this year. I really like the new sculpts, you guys. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts, if these are a pickup or pass for you. I think the only thing I realized that I wanted that I didn't get was maybe some accessories for Batman. I added a couple myself, and I really wish I would have gotten some wire for this hook right here and some kind of grapple action. That would have been really cool. Get to recreate that scene from Batman Forever. It would have been pretty sweet. I'll see maybe what I can come up with if I can attach the string and do it. I did have a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that had the retracting thing, and he would climb up the wall with the string. So there's definitely some potential there. I think it could be done if it's done right. So anyways, you guys, keep it right here on my channel as I find more new, cool, and awesome stuff. I'll be sure to bring it to you here. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.